Welcome to classes by Inspire Physics. Today we have another numerical problem based on Kirchhoff's rules. So in the previous class we have seen one problem, one numerical problem based on Kirchhoff's rules, and here we have another problem. Now the diagram is given here. We can have the diagram. It's a closed network. See, across the A and B we have a resistor of 4 ohm. Across B and D we have two resistors, 2 ohm and 2 ohm, like this. Here across A and C, at the midpoint here across A and C, we have a cell, 10 volt cell and another resistor 1 ohm. Between A and D, we have another resistor 4 ohms. Between B and D, we have connected one more cell of 5 volt. This cell is giving a current I3. Imagine I3 is a current given by the cell, and at the negative terminal I3 current enters like this. And this cell, 10 volt cell, positive of the 10 volt cell is giving a current like this. I1 is a current. Okay, I1 current. Then I1 current splits here. See, the current I1 comes here, split as I2. Some portion I2 moves in this direction. Remaining I1 minus I2 comes like this. Okay, so this I2 comes here. I3 also comes here. They will combine here as I2 plus I3. But I1 is leaving the junction to the negative of the battery. So what is the remaining current? I2 plus I3 comes here. Remaining current is I2 plus I3 minus I1. This flow to the junction D. Okay, so I2 plus I3 minus I1 comes here. I1 minus I2 also comes here. So we need to add these two current. I1 and minus I1 cancel. Minus I2 plus I2 can remaining is I3. It flows to the negative of this cell. Okay, now we will divide this into different what we can say different loops. We'll divide. See, here you can see the names of loop. A, B, C is one closed loop, closed mesh. A, C, D, A. See, A, B, C, A. Then A, C, D, A, and last one is B, E, D, C, B, E, D, C, B is another loop. Okay, we'll start writing equation based on Kirchhoff's laws. Okay, voltage equation A, B, C, A. See, we traverse in clockwise direction like this. We traverse like this. A to B, we traverse like this. Current also in same direction. What we can write? Voltage is resistance in the current 4 into I2. See, in the same direction we are traversing, so we will take minus 4I2. Okay. Now here also we traverse in the same direction. We can take minus 2 into I2 plus I3. Then we just come here in the same direction we traverse. We will take 1 into I1, that is minus I1, minus 1 into I1. Then we move from negative to positive. We will write positive 10 is equal to 0. See, we traverse in this direction clockwise. Okay, through all resistors, current also in same direction. That's why all the voltages we have taken negative. Now we need to simplify this. We have minus I1, I2 we have minus 2 I2 and minus 4 I2, that is minus 6 I2. I3 we have minus 2 I3. 10 we can take the right side, it is minus 10. Okay, we can divide throughout by minus 1 to make all the values positive. We can write I1 plus 6 I2. Okay, then we can take plus 2 I3 is equal to 10. Equation number 1. Now we use the second loop ACDA. In this loop we start like this, clockwise. Here also we start clockwise. See, this is the direction. A to C we have a cell that is positive to negative. So we have minus 10 volt. Plus to minus, we traverse like this, plus to minus, we take minus 10 volt. Okay, minus 10. Then we traverse through this resistor against the current flow. That's why we take positive I1. Okay, now we come like this here. Here we travel like this, current in same direction. We take negative voltage minus 2 into I2 plus I3 minus I1. Okay, now we just move upwards against, so we can take positive value 4 into I1 minus I2. Now we just rearrange I1. We have a minus into minus plus 2 I1 plus I1 3 I1. 3 I1 here 4 I1 we have 7 I1. Okay, we have 7 I1. Then I2 we have minus 2 I2. Then minus 4 I2, that is minus 6 I2. Okay, I3 we have a minus 2 I3. Minus 2 into I3, minus 2 I3. Minus 10 we just take to the right side, it will be plus 10. Minus 10 comes to the right side. will be equal to 0. Okay, plus 10, equation number 2. Now next to BEDCB, BEDCB, this is a loop. We travel like this in this direction. We travel like this. Voltage is from positive to negative. We take minus voltage, that is minus 5. Then we move upwards against. See, we just come like this. In this direction, we move upwards. Current is against us. We take plus 2 into, which are the currents? I2 plus I3 minus I1. Okay, here also current is against us. We take positive value 2 into I2 plus I3 is equal to 0. Now, we just take first I1, minus 2 I1 we have. Minus 2 I1. Then we have I2. I2 is 2 I2. Okay, again 2 I2 we have 4 I2. 4 I2. Then about I3 we have 2 I3 and 2 I3. That will be 4 I3. This minus 5 goes to right side, that is plus 5. Okay, that will be equation number 3. Now we can start eliminating. For elimination we have a simple method, because here we have these two positive values, these two negative values. So when we add these two, we can get I1. So we start with adding. We start adding, that is 1 plus 2. Equation number 1 plus equation number 2 gives 10 plus 10 is 20 on the right side. Left side we have these two terms cancel. I1 plus 7 I1 is 8 I1. Now what will be I1? I1 is equal to 20 by 8. That is 2.5 amperes. Okay. Now we multiply a number 2 with equation number 1. See, 2 we multiply with equation number 1. We will get 2I1. Then 12I2 plus 4I3 is equal to 20. Multiply 2 with 2 here. It is 2I1 plus 12I2 plus 4I3 is equal to 20. I can take this as equation number 4. Now what we can do is we can add this equation number 3 with equation number 4. See, I add equation 3 and 4. Equation 3 plus 4. What will happen? Minus 2I1 plus 2I1 cancel. 4I2, 12I2 is 16I2. We'll get 16I2. Then 4I3 plus 4I3, 8I3. Okay, we'll get 8I3. That will be equal to 20 plus 5 is equal to 25. Equation number 5. So we have got I2 and I3. 16I2 plus 8I3 is equal to 25. Now what we can do? We can substitute I1 here. We have got I1 value. We can substitute I1 here. So we can write like this. Substitute I1 in equation number 1. What will you get when you substitute I1 here? I1 is 2.5. So 6I2 plus 2I3 is equal to 10 minus I1. I1 is 2.5. So what will you get simplifying? You will get 6I2 plus 2I3 is equal to 7.5. This we can take as equation number 6. So just multiply a number 4 with equation number 6. See, multiply 4 with equation number 6. You will get 24I2 plus 8I3. 7.5 is 4 is equal to 30. Equation number 7. Okay. See, 5 and 7 similar equations. Okay. We subtract 5 minus 7. When you subtract 5 minus 7, equation 5 minus equation 7. 5 minus 7. 16I2 minus 24I2 is minus 8I2. This will cancel. Then 25 minus 30 is minus 5. So what will be I2? I2 is equal to 5 by 8. So we have got I2 also. We have got values of I1, then I2. Now we need I3. How can you find I3? You can substitute here to get I3. In any of the equation we can substitute. Okay, simple one we can take. This one we can take. Okay, in this equation, or here we can substitute. In equation number 7 we can substitute. Okay. Substitute I2 in equation number 7. Equation number 7. What will you get? We need to get I3. 8I3 is equal to 30 minus 24I2. 24 into what is I2? It is 5 by 8. You will get 3. So you will get 3 into 5, 15. 8 I3 is equal to 30 minus 15. That is 15. So what is I3? I3 is equal to 15 by 8 amperes. Okay, this is the value of I3. So these are the values of current I1, I2 and I3. Now if you want to find the current in each branch, means AB, what is the current in AB? See, that also we can do. If you want to find the current in AB, current in AB is I2, that is 5 by 8. Current in the branch BED, there is only one current, that is I3, 15 by 8. Current in the branch AD, I1 minus I2, subtract I1 minus I2, you will get the value. Then in branch AC it is I1, so directly you can use the value I1. Now in this branch B to C, you need to add I2 plus I3, I2 plus I3. Now in the branch CD, I2 plus I3 minus I1, we have to use I2 plus I3 minus I1. Okay, you will get the values in each branch. That also I will show. See, in branch AB, what is the current? It is I2. What is I2? I2 is equal to 5 by 8 amperes. In the branch AD, current is equal to I1 minus I2. See, I1 is 2.5, I2 is 5 by 8. 2.5 minus 5 by 8. Okay. Again, what is 2.5? 2.5 means it is 20 by 8. So 20 by 8 minus 5 by 8, you will get 15 by 8 amperes. So 15 by 8 in AD. Then in AC, in the branch AC, what we have? In AC, we have only I1 current. So I1 is 2.5, or we can say 20 by 8. So 2.5 amperes. Then we have in the branch BED, we can write BED. The current is equal to, see, BED current is I3. What is I3? It is 15 by 8 amperes. Now in BC, in the branch BC, we have, what is BC? BC I2 plus I3. I2 plus I3 means 5 by 8 plus 15 by 8. 5 by 8 plus 15 by 8. You will get a value 20 by 8. That is 2.5 amperes. Okay, in the branch BC. Now we have CD. Say in the branch CD, we can do here. In the branch CD, how will you find? I2 plus I3 minus I1. See, what is I2 plus I3? In the branch BC, we had I2 plus I3, that is 2.5. So it is equal to 2.5 minus I1. I1 is 2.5. Okay, 2.5 minus 2.5. So I2 plus I3, that is 20 by 8 minus 20 by 8, you will get this value will be 0 amperes. These are the values of current in each branch. Okay, I hope that you have understood. Thank you.